Testing. Testing.
Wow.
Guys like my flight deck door. Put a little green screen back there with the what you see behind the pilot. Flight deck door. Okay. Right, so we've been working all day to get this PC to do the right thing, get the right frames, all that good stuff. Let me know if you guys can hear me fine enough. I'm using a different headset, and the mic is built in, so I don't know how good it is. But it's pretty loud environment. So PC's running good, and I was having some shutting off issues, but I think it's the something weird. I think it was a software I was using to monitor temperatures because it doesn't get hot ever. Um, and I think that software it has an overheating protection, and I turned it off. But I don't know if it's glitched or what, but it's I think it shuts off the computer prematurely. So I don't know. I had that program off. Every time I go into the simulator, everything was good. It runs good. I turn on the streaming program, everything is good. But it was shutting off. So it's been on for a while now, has not shut off. So I think we're okay. Let's just hope. I don't want it to shut off during flight, but if it does, that's the end of the stream because I would be done for the rest of the day. Okay, so we're gonna get this thing started. I haven't flown in a long time, so I have a whole new setup as you guys saw from the picture in the beginning or when you saw the stream in the email. And that's the setup. That's some cable management to do, I know. But a whole new rig type thing, you know, the yoke here and the throttle here all mounted on something. Speakers all around me, have my screen here, and then the 40-inch in front of me. And then I have my other computer over there. I need to get another stand for my laptop so I could have it right here. So everything's good. I got the tablet here with that's, you know, that live or whatever it is called. That something. And I can see here the planes at the airport. I see me. There's that KLAX to Kphx. So that's us on the tablet. So everything's good. So we're pretty much all ultra graphics. Everything is up completely. Just a couple little things down, but it's mostly full ultra. So new i9 10900, sorry, 10850K with the new motherboard to support it. Obviously, still using the GTX 1080 FTW2. Complete new case with nine fans. 7 fans in the case, 9 on the new liquid cooler, Corsair new liquid cooler. So everything is good. It's a nice, unique case. So we're gonna put this thing to the test. I guess I've had it for like a week now, and I've been testing it, going to New York, turning up the settings all the way at max, and went in the 787, tested a lot. And it seems like LAX has a little weird hiccup here with frames. Like you see, I'm 40 something here outside. I'm 30 in the cockpit, with ultra settings, obviously, and but like turning here, it drops. It stutters a little bit, but that's pretty smooth there. So we're good for the most part. I'd like to do a quick turn to see how it runs, and you see it has a little stutter when you look at the terminal. So it's still doing good. Fuel truck is here. We're gonna do the baggage truck and clean up the aircraft and get it set up for its flight. We did file our flight plan on VATSIM, so we got all that done. I need another secondary screen. This screen is so old and so blurry. Like I'm looking at here and I'm looking at the screen on the stream, and it makes this stream it makes just everything look so blurry on the screen. I don't know, it's an older Samsung screen, but it seems to be a little need a little replacement. I have many other extra screens, but I'm using them for other things. So yeah, anyway, so fuel truck, is he over there? Okay, while he's doing that, we're gonna go ahead and jump in the cockpit, and you can see here, we're gonna do a little quick test here. Fuel truck is here. We already put in our fuel, so we got everything here. I don't know what's going on with this A321. I haven't flown in a long time, like I said, and they used to have another version, and everything used to be fine, but I guess they were using fly-by-wire systems, and now they're not. So now this thing is showing 3.0 on the Mac, and that's just not right. So a lot of things I got to do to get this aircraft up to date, done correctly. Okay, so let's jump back in, and as you can see, we can turn around here and see how smooth it is compared. I mean, if you guys have followed me, you know that was not smooth at all. And like I said, this is LAX, very frame intensive airport, and you could see we could just move around, and that's with the mouse. Like we could use this, and I'll show you. It's a little stutter there. It shows. Once it loads everything, it's great. It's good for the most part. We got our views. Okay, we got a little stutters. Let's see here. And weird things happen like this. Like I have messed with my settings many times. Why is my FPS now half it was just now? Weird. I would exit the streaming program and come back in, and it will be back to normal. But obviously, I've started streaming. I can't exit the streaming program. So I don't know. It's little things I have to fix, and that's why I have to start the stream to see what's up. I don't. Okay, frame just went back up. I don't know. I just exit Chrome, but I need to be able to chat with you guys. So let me see here. Actually, if I could chat on the on this. If I'm logged in, yeah. So maybe I'll just use this to chat and keep Chrome off on this. Mute this bad boy. I'm logged in, yeah. So maybe I'll just use. Okay. So I could use this in chat. Let's see. With you guys, and I could, even if I step away from the computer. Okay. So that's one solution. So staying off of Chrome. I don't know if that's what did it there, but we're back to normal FPS. Let's see here. Let's try that again. See, it's still kind of lower in here. Should be around 28. I haven't turned on the plane yet. It's weird. Like, see, it's back to normal. It's just such, and it's just a sim too. That, man, a lot of stuff we have to do. All right, we're gonna turn on external power, battery. Okay. Now, I have not flown this plane. I don't know how well it is with the new systems. Like everything is showing fault and off. I don't know if all these things supposed to show off like that. So I guess if you want to turn it off, it says off. So let's see, smoke, turn on Gen 1. So I'm not sure if they changed it up where they made everything so fault. So if it's on and it's not running right now, I guess it shows fault. And if it's off, if you want to turn it off, like you see this shows on, turn off. So these are all on, but just at fault because they're not in use, I guess. I'm gonna turn on nav and logo light. It just looks different. I don't know if that's how the real aircraft is, but it looks different. Let me tell you. Okay, so these lights we can have off, and this. Why is it on? Set to arm. Maybe it's a test light that's on or something. We'll see. These are off. That's why. It is a test light. Okay, that was. I guess it turns on and tests. Okay, seatbelt signs. Sorry, no smoking is already on. No smoke prompt. Auto. You can't turn it on. It stays on auto. Seatbelt signs. I'm hoping you can turn on. Yes. Okay, so that looks a little bit more normal now. That was really confusing looking. We'll do some tests up here. Stop it. Click that separate. I don't want to push this by mistake. Okay. I guess I should create an overhead view. All right, let's see here. Okay, so yeah, everything is okay for the most part. I'm gonna set up our. We're waiting for this to align. We're gonna align the aircraft. Let's make sure we have all our views set up. Okay, seems to be good. Clear all of that. In it, we're going from KLAX. So this is a brand new plane, brand new everything, and I have not flown this sim to know if any updates have screwed up anything, or blah blah blah. So we are just new computer. It's running good. It doesn't show my little mystic light on my motherboard shows green, meaning the temperatures are good. So not if this thing shuts off randomly, guys, and end the stream, it's something going on. Maybe I have to replace the motherboard or something. But I think it was that program, core temp program. I think even though I turned off overheat protection, I think the overheat protection is glitched because it shut off the computer prematurely, and my computer has never gotten hot since I built it. So I think it's just that program. I just need to uninstall. If it's gonna keep doing that, I'm gonna uninstall it and just use the other ones I have. I have a CPU ID. I have another one, Open Hardware. I think that's the one I use, Open Hardware. Anyway, course. Okay, cruising altitude is going to be flight level 370. And let's initialize this. Align, confirm, Okay, so all that works good. The next page, let's see here, ZFW. Pro. Okay, should be. Problem is, I don't have my laptop next to me, so I have to jump over here. Where is my mouse on this freaking laptop? Jesus. Current flight. Load. CFW should be 148.05. So just 148.39. Okay. All right. Yeah, the CG, I don't know how we're gonna, if this thing doesn't show the correct stuff, I don't know how we're gonna do it. We need to convert our weights and ZFW. The block is 17,700. So 8 on the block. And then see here, ZFW is 67.1. We're gonna have a little issue here with the CG. So WCG. This makes no freaking sense. We're gonna put what we normally have. Baseline weight. Okay. Flaps. One up. Okay, and then we're gonna do, where's my let's just do 2.3. Okay. All right, transitional altitude is 18,000. Flex temp 4. Still a lot I have to finish setup, guys. Okay, 18,000. I want to put a little bracket here for the tablet, so I want to have something like right here. You know, sure, maybe you can wall mount it. That'll be cool. Kind of like we're just in the cockpit where it's like right here. It's a little stand where I can also hold my phone, charge it, and I need to stick down the rudder and some other things. Bunch of things I have to do in this new setup here. Okay. All right. V2-146. Okay. Aircraft is on, so let's go ahead and do this. We didn't do this yet. Alright, we're gonna go to baggage. And we're not gonna clean the aircraft, it's the first flight. Let's go ahead and just do the baggage service. And we'll start boarding the aircraft. Alright, jetway's connected. Baggage is here. Let's see, do I have Delta? Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our EasyJet service. Please place your large bags into the overhead locker, wheeled first, and keep your small items under the seat in front. These include laptops, handbags, duty-free, and loose items of clothing. Once you have safely stowed your cabin bag,
okay, what else we got here? Alright, so KLEX going to be part out of 27, right?
Your seatbelt can now be fastened ready for departure.
25, forgetting my damn runways. And dots, flight plan, dots 2. Scenery. And then simple, that's Hydra 1. Insert that. Simple route. Well, doesn't look as simple when you go like that. My Kphx and arrival into runway 2. I think this is 7. No, 2 5s and 2 6s. Okay, 2 5 left. I don't know where I got this 2 7 from. One airport, that is. And we're doing a Hydro 1. Heel Hydro 1. And then, but no VS. It should be VLH. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so why did it do that? Let me see if it puts it in right. Did that put that in right? It's supposed to be BLH. Click the darn thing. No. Come on, you could do it. BLH transition. Okay, so I already have it in there as a transition. Let's see if it changed that up. Okay. All right. We can go out there. Oh, the bag is just finished. All right, let's still have some little frame issues. No matter what you do, buy a whole new PC almost, and still some weird stuff going on. Just freaking sim too. It's not just the PC, it's the simulator. All right, we'll turn on our seatbelt signs.
Ladies and gentlemen, captain has switched on the seatbelt sign. Please return to your seats.
All right, let's go ahead and turn on our fuel pumps. One by one. Make sure these are on. Okay, and if you bleed, master, start APU. Okay, we're gonna walk through this here very quickly. From the beginning. Flight plan. Okay, let's zoom in a little bit more so we can see. Yeah. Okay. Zoom in one more. Okay. All right, so let's walk through this. All right, here the APU starting up. That's wild. X2 scenery. BLH transition. Coming in. We should be coming a U-turn around. Coming. Where are we? There we go. Into the runway. Okay. Set the flight plan. Okay. Zoomed in all the way. Okay. QNH. See here. All right, altimeter 29903. Switches to live map over here. 29903. Okay, what else we got here? APU started up. We got the main door open. Set this to 10,000. Okay, no ATC online here. Push that. Make sure all those are engaged. Okay, we're gonna go 4505, and we're gonna put this on mode on. Set. Okay, we're gonna set this to above. You can actually change that in this plane. I'm gonna put it on TA. Okay, and we're gonna set this to crank. Okay, let's get rid of the jetway.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to COVID-19, we would like to remind passengers that you have to wear a face mask at all times during this flight. If you require a face mask, please ask one of our crew members for one. Thank you.
Is the stream quality good for you guys? It looks blurry here on this tablet. I'm not sure if it's because I'm on the same network. The tablet's showing low res. Let me know how it looks, guys. Okay. All right, everything is filed. Blah 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 blah. All right, let's push back here. Here it is. Engine's ready to start. Beacon is on. Nav is on. Okay. Oh, they actually have a brake fan in here. Don't remember that in the other ones. Okay. APU we're using. I gotta use this mouse. Alright, let's disconnect from the external power. Alright, we're good. Alright, let's call up the jetway. Call up the ground truck. I'm gonna switch to the Unicom. Kphx traffic. Delta 1007 pushing back here at the gate. We'll be taxiing to runway 2725 right for departure. Brakes off. Okay, and let's go ahead and start engine 2. A little sluggish here. Damn, sim drives me insane. It's a streaming program. I gotta use another. This one used to run smooth. I don't know what is going on with it. Let's see. This streaming program exploit used the least frames. I don't know what's going on. As soon as I exit it, I get tons of frames back. It takes more than it did on my last PC. I don't get it. Okay. Brakes on. Okay. Start engine number 1. What do I have this saved to? I have this saved to nothing. Let's use this for the overhead. Move this over. Let's go down. There we go. All right. Okay. Let's start our announcements.
Hello, welcome aboard, and thanks for flying with Delta. Every time we take off, we try to make the world a little smaller. Our first priority on every flight is the safety of our customers and crew. So please, give us your attention as we show you one of the safest worlds there is, the world of the safety card.
Be sure that all carry-on items are securely stored where you never have been, and place smaller items, including handbags, under the seat in front of you.
LAX traffic, taxi to runway 25 right.
Please do not adjust your seat
Delta 10%.
and ask the crew members for assistance.
Okay.
Please ensure all aisles, exits,
Engines
and
are good.
areas are clear. As we
All right, let's turn
introduce
our APU
the
bleed
safety belt
and
fasten.
APU.
To fasten, insert the metal
Taxi
tip
light
into the buckle
or
and
nose
adjust
light
the
to
strap
taxi.
so it's low and tight across your lap. To release the
And
belt, just lift the top
seatbelt
of the
signs are
buckle.
on.
Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on. And even if the sign is off, please keep your seatbelt fastened
Okay.
in case
Auto
you
brake set
experience
max.
unexpected rough air. For everyone's safety, federal regulations require all passengers to comply with the posted placards and lighted information signs located throughout
Okay.
the cabin.
All
In
right.
addition,
Flaps. I
send
don't know
a
why
clear
we're already
instruction.
set.
Smoking, including the use of e-cigarettes, is
Okay.
not allowed on
Loaded in
any
that way, I
flight.
guess.
And federal law prohibits tampering with,
Arm.
disabling, or destroying a restroom smoke detector.
Okay.
There are 8 exits on this plane.
It's
4
no weather,
doors,
but
2 on each
turn those
side, and
on.
4 window exits over the wing.
Okay.
The forward
Set
doors
this to
have
normal.
detachable slides that can be used for flotation. Life
Alright,
rafts are
trim.
located in ceiling compartments at the front and center of the plane. In the event of an evacuation, leave all carry-on items behind.
2.3 up.
All exits are clearly marked with an exit sign. However, if there's a
Okay.
loss of power and cabin visibility is reduced, flights will illuminate the aisle to guide you to an exit.
Brakes
Please
off.
take a moment to find the exit closest to you, and remember, they might be behind you. It's unlikely, but if cabin pressure changes, the panels above your
Should
seat
turn up our
will
volume
open,
there a little bit for
revealing
this guy.
oxygen mask. If this happens, reach up and pull the mask toward you until the tube is fully extended. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, put the elastic strap over your head, and
Okay,
adjust the
let's
mask
start
as
taxiing.
necessary.
I have to
Remember,
change our
the
view a
vent
little
for
bit. I
oxygen
feel like
is
it's a little
flowing,
weird.
but don't worry if the bag
That's
is
not how I
loose.
set up my view before.
Be sure to
Let me
adjust
see
your
here.
own mask before helping others. A water evacuation
Over the seat
is
right
also
now.
unlikely, but just in case, life vests are located under your seat.
Alright, so yeah, we gotta set up this
If
view
this is
here.
in a first class or business class cabin, life vests are either in a compartment beneath or adjacent to your seat. To use, remove the
It's
vest
like a
from
little,
the container by
a little
pulling on
up.
the tab and then opening the pouch. Flip the vest over your head. Wrap the strap around your waist and attach it to the buckle in front and adjust securely around your waist. As you leave the plane, inflate
Alright,
the vest by
let's
pulling
go.
down on the red tab at the bottom of the vest, or manually inflate it by blowing into the tube at shoulder level. A water-activated light is attached to each vest. If necessary, we'll distribute additional life vests for children who weigh 35 pounds or less. Now, before we take off, be sure your seat is upright, your aisle armrests are lowered, and your tray table is put away. As we come through the cabin for our final safety check, please
Alright.
let us know if you need anything before we take off. And finally, now would be a good time for
It's gonna be a little weird use.
Traffic, Alaska 636, we're lining up, runway 25 right.
It's gonna be a little weird using these rudders because they're like moving on this bracket. I have to like bolt them
As we
down.
get ready for takeoff, please sit back, settle in,
Or
and
some
enjoy your flight.
tape or some double-sided tape. All right, so we're rolling at 21 frames. Not happy about that. Let's see here. Our announcements are done. It's a good test airport because it kills your frames, but I'm not happy about how it is right now. All right, so he's heading down the runway. think it's Alaska aircraft. There he is. Test brakes. Let's see if we can see what he looks like. It says JetBlue. Now let's get out of LAX and see if we run a little better on the frames. Turn up the volume on this thing and see if this. See if we run a little better on the frame. Okay, sounds good. Flight attendants, please be seated for land. Lord Jesus, I haven't flown in too long. Flight attendants, please be seated for departure. I would like to take off. Why are there spoilers out? Supposed to be set to arm. They are. Let's make sure that this doesn't engage it. I'm going to do that. Yeah, I don't know why they're out. Let's see. I'm going to open this other program that I thought was crashing the sim. I don't think it is. The map program can't be. It's crashing the whole computer, not the sim. I'm going to open it and hope that it doesn't break. If it breaks, you know what it is. Alright, yeah, that was the Alaska aircraft that just departed. I see another aircraft because it's coming in. Let's take a look. Can't see him right now. KLAX traffic, Delta 1027 departing runway 25 right.
LA traffic citation 6 Juliet Sierra, we're on a 4-mile final 25 left, LA.
Roger. Alright, so he's in a final. I saw him. We're on a different runway. We will be off by the time he gets in. No problemo. I have to adjust this view a little bit. And this one too, a little too much. Alright, first departure here on the stream on the new computer MS2020. Such high sensitivity. Alright, all lights on. The wing light is not on. Okay. Everything down here set. TCAS TARA. Okay. Alright, here we are. Oh, there he is on final. Citation, nice. Fancy his landing gears. I don't know if it's because of the distance of our settings. Let's see. But now you can see them. I'm gonna have to turn up those settings, so I want to be able to see the landing gears from the distance. Let's do that quick. I think it's this one. Let's hope it doesn't kill the frames too much. Object level of detail. Okay, let's go. Departure runway 25 right, Delta 1027. Mantoga. Right, B2 146, rotate of 144, 142. Environment is louder than the engine. Let me adjust my volume. Weird. The rolling sound is. And rotate. Positive rate of climb. You're up.
Los Angeles traffic citation 6280, we're clear the runway with taxi to Atlantic, 5 Alpha, LA.
Into choppy again. Vacated runway 25 right for Delta 1007. My flight director on? No. Already forgetting stuff. Flaps up. Alright, let's get this thing in level climb, plus climb. Let's see if I can get it in there. I don't think it's in. Is it in? Yeah. Frame rate low. It's driving me insane, guys. Brand new fucking computer. I don't know. Why am I dropping so low on departure? Why are you plus climb and it's going above its speed? Come on, drop the speed. The sim just eats frames. Right into the sun, huh? Gotta adjust this view a little bit. Okay, runway turn off, lights off. Nose light off. Keep our seatbelt signs on for now. Start making this left. Adjust the sensitivity. So much to adjust on this new. That should be getting 50 frames right now. I'm only getting 30s outside. 20s in the cockpit. It's crazy. I guess I'm gonna have to turn down some settings. But I just turned up the object level of detail. Maybe that hurt it. Alright, so the map hasn't crashed my computer yet. This thing is just flopping in and out. Alright, the throttle. Alright, we're zooming out. Let's see. We have ATC in Phoenix. Alright, coming towards 10,000 here. We're going to put our cruising altitude all the way up. Flight level 370. Seems kind of high for the time we're flying, but alright, set cruising altitude 370. About to make another turn here. Pretty frame counter. Alright, we're perfectly on the flight director. About to make a next left. At least it's following the yeah, I gotta adjust this view. I don't like the way it perspective. Alright, there we go. Let's make our way over to the left. Alright, landing lights off. As soon as we make this left, we'll turn off our fasten seatbelt sign. There we go, crossing 10,000, and let's start to lift. I see another, oh, that was another plane. It's dirt on my screen, on the aircraft screen. I had all my views set up for this aircraft perfectly, and then they updated it to a whole new aircraft. I guess they don't use fly-by-wire anymore. The mod, so it's a whole new aircraft, new everything. I can't even get my JetBlue livery. It's crazy. All right. We've manually flown for a little bit. Let's turn on autopilot and hope this works. I haven't tested out autopilot on this thing yet. I have to turn on our graphics settings for specific things. You have to turn back down the object level of detail. I wanted to see that landing gear where the guy was coming in. Couldn't see it until I zoomed in. So, Traveler 19, Happy New Year, man. KIAH. Maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna do this flight, and then I was gonna come back to San Diego, but I forgot I didn't get to test San Diego. San Diego, the new airport I bought when it first came out, and when I landed there, the airport runway had like levels in it, and it was just tragic. And I forgot to test it. They haven't updated it either, so I don't know if it was maybe it was MFS2020 that had an issue with the runway terrain or something. I don't know. But I haven't updated it. I mean, there's no update for it, so I'm sure people would complain if it was the airport's out. So I should have gone there and tested it, and I forgot. So I'm gonna have to do that. So this is a brand new plane texture and stuff, and it still has that glitch in the engine. Still has that. So I need a JetBlue. I downloaded the whole mega pack. The mega pack is so much freaking liveries. 700 plus liveries, but there's nothing for the A321. It makes no sense. Alright, so climbing up to 37,000. Seatbelt signs. Let's turn them off now.
Ladies and gentlemen, Captain has turned off the seatbelt sign. For your safety, we do recommend that you keep them on as we can get unexpected turbulence.
I think while I'm in cruise, we're gonna turn down some graphics settings, because the way this thing is, I should not be at 23 frames. I swore I did a flight, not an actual flight, but I did a little test flight with a 787 on the East Coast, and it was perfect frames the entire time, in and out, no weird stuff. And this, I don't know if it's this A321. Actually, there's one thing I could turn down. Let's turn on one thing right now, because I can't remember if this was out. Let's turn on the glass refresh rate. That definitely touches your frames. Wow. Wow, guys, we just went from 20 to 35 frames. Now you know the reason. Oh my gosh, Traveler 19, give me an option I can tell you to fly to. Let's see here. I kind of wanted to fly more in ATC. It was all ATC earlier in LAX, but I had so much problems with my computer that whatever it was that I was having issues with. But it seems there's just that one software, because look, it's running good now. I took off. It was crashing. What is that? Oh. It was, the plane was, the sim was just shutting off. So it could be two things. It could be my CPU core program, or I believe it was the power block. I bought a new one from Home Depot, and I was using it for some other reason. And the one I used to use for my desktop before I rebuilt it was perfect for years. And I went and took that downstairs to use it on my Xbox. So I was like, oh yeah, let me just use that. Let me use the newer one, thinking the newer one is better. I'm thinking now, maybe there's a power limit to that box. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe because when I'm using a lot of the resources of the sim, and it's heavy on the system, it uses a lot of power. And I'm thinking maybe, I don't know. I've never heard of that, but I know when I was looking up on the forums, I don't know why I can't tell right now. When I was looking up on the forums, somebody's like, oh, check power supply, check this, check that. I was like, what about the power box, the outlet, and surge protector? I don't know why I couldn't come up with those words. So I was like, what about the surge protector? That's the only new thing really, besides the parts of the PC. And I still use my older power supply. I use my older graphics card, but the motherboard and everything else is good. The computer is not overheating. What is it? Is it And I was like, let me just change out the power supply, the surge protector. And so far it hasn't shut down. Now I also haven't opened the core temp program. So I'm gonna test that one day. I'm gonna open everything and open up the core temp program. And I'm gonna see if that does it. So it's either one. I feel it's a power supply. That because the way the computer was shutting off, it had nothing to do with overheating. I would look at the temperature. I was looking at it. The temps are beautiful, and it goes, Choo! And the thing is, I can't remember. Did the screens turn off as well? Because that means it is the power supply. So I can't remember them. And the screens when the computer shut off, I can't remember the screens went off as well. If it did, that means it was just surging. And that's a little stupid problem. And now we could go back. So I by the way, the computer is not even overclocked right now. I took off the overclock because I thought I just went back and reset the BIOS. The memory is not even running to the highest frequency right now. They're at 2600 megahertz, and they could be at 3600. This memory that I bought. So I turned all that off. So yeah, maybe we could let's just hope I just hope it was the power the surge protector, because that's an easy fix. We already changed it out. We already went back to the older one we used before. So look at our frames now. We're at 55s heading into the 60s. But it's getting late, and we were supposed to start flying from 3 p.m. today. I might not do a second flight, Traveler. It depends. Maybe I'll fly it and get off of that sim, so I don't have to be here. I have some friends coming over, and if I come off of that sim, we could fly wherever and test the computer. We'll have it fly all night. We'll go from Kphx to freaking Texas for all I care. So yeah, suggest some stuff, and then we'll just not fly on that sim, Traveler 19. And I actually like that I'm using a tablet for a screen, because now I could just go downstairs if I can leave the cockpit as my flight deck there. I'm gonna put something there that's like a flight deck door picture or a green screen or something cool. It looks like a flight deck there. Yeah. How many minutes till arrival? Let's see here. Doesn't it show the ETA up there? What's going on? That's not working. Why are you not working? Kphx. Benny, the plane isn't moving. I noticed on the screen. Probably because I have FSVI-PC off. Yep. See, I thought FSVI-PC could possibly crash in the SIM-key. I didn't want to turn it on. So if it crashes, it crashes. And I'll turn it on. But I think that we need that for Benny overlay to work. I was like, I know there's some software here that needs that program to work. Alright, we are maxing out here. Let's see what's going on here. We are in throttle climb, right? I can't see in this angle. Thrust climb. Yeah, it looks like it's in the slot, right? No, don't touch that. Stop it. Jesus, I just want to zoom. Yeah, it's in the slot. Though the quality of this texture is nice when you actually have a good computer. Alright, we're coming up to cruising altitude. Let's go here.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your seatbelt fastened while the seatbelt sign is on. We recommend keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated.
Wow, it's crazy, guys. I forgot about that setting. I guess because the computer is running so good, I was like, oh, I'm going to turn up everything. That cockpit refresh rate thing, you went from 20 frames to 35. 15 frames difference because of that setting. It just need to fix those. That's absolutely atrocious. Now, in medium, it's not bad because, this doesn't move as smooth. That's what it is. All these numbers don't move as smooth anymore on medium. but it's not bad in medium. But if you're going low, it is. If I go in low, I'll probably go to 40 something frames in the cockpit. But all the things would be like chit 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 chit, and sometimes you're like when you're coming on landing and you want to look at the speed or whatever, you can't have that lag. And then who wants to see a laggy screen when your frames are high? Like you gotta balance it out. So medium is a good setting. That definitely changed that for us. These shadow things they gotta fix too. These little glitchy shadows. But look at that, smooth. This is what we're supposed to be running at. This is. I wish I changed this before departure, guys. That departure would have been so much more smoother. I swear. Because we were having low frames heading up to cruise. So imagine the departure would have been so much more smoother. So yeah, let's see where we're gonna go. Kphx. I don't know if I've been in Texas or Dallas in this thing yet. What's the flight time to Dallas? What else do we have here? I didn't buy Caden yet. I gotta buy the Denver. That would have been a good one if I bought the airport. I was thinking about it before I started this thing, but what else we got? I didn't buy New Orleans. There's a thing about buying New Orleans. It looks good. Alright, so while we're up in the air, we're not going to take too long to do it. So let's jump into graphics quickly. Let's see what we changed. I want to see what I turned down. Now that I know this was taking a lot of that power, I think everything else is pretty much. Buildings are high. Yeah, buildings are ultra. Yeah, terrain level of detail. Let's just turn that up to ultra just to see what that does. I want to see what the difference is. And once we get to near the airport, if we have a lower frames, we'll turn that back down. Let's see, 51, I think 54 before. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, we turned that up to ultra, and we're still 38 in the cockpit. Pretty darn good. Let's make sure this plane's flying correct. See the little nose upright outside. It's not too bad. Let's do a little turnaround, see how she moves, right? Pretty good. And let's look down here. So we got. Alright there. Engines aren't doing too bad. Look how smooth that is. This is how we're supposed to be flying all the time, and this computer is supposed to be racking. So what I'm going to do is, if everything is good and it's really that program, that I'm just going to delete it off my computer. Or maybe it was a power supply. So I'm going to test that program. If it works good, then I don't even need to check my CPU temps all the time anyway. Because I have the motherboard, the Mystic Light. On the lighting on the motherboard, I have it set up for CPU temperature. So if it's hotter than it needs to be, the lights change. So it goes from green, which is good, around 40s, 50, anything lower than 50 degrees, 55 degrees, I think it stays on green. So we're on green right now. Anything above that will be blue, I think in the 60s. And if you're in the 70s in degrees in Celsius, will be in the red. So we've been green since I've turned on the computer, since I've made that change. So I think whatever I had wrong, sorry guys, whatever I had wrong was fixed before we started this stream in terms of the computer shutting down. So let's just hope it stays that way. I think it was really the power supply. If my Xbox ever shuts off, I know that I gotta get rid of that power supply. I just should get another one. To be honest, take it back to Home Depot. I don't know if that's even the reason why I bought it. Why did I even buy that new power supply? Okay, let's see what else we got here. And thank you for watching the stream, guys. Click the like button. Be notified the next time you're flying. Let me know, is the quality okay for you guys? On my tablet, it looks very bad. It's just bad. I'm gonna go here on my phone and see if it looks the same. If the stream looks this bad, I just need to stop it. See, it doesn't look that way in here. Mute this. Alright, so the stream looks normal here. So the tablet is just seeing it like that. You can have the frame counter, right? Is it working now? Yeah, so you can see the plane is now moving to the top, guys. ETA, it should be up there, right? So that's some turbulence there. Let's turn on the frame counter. Let's make sure our weather is engaged. Yes. Rex. A little turbulent and bumpy right there. See, I'm so addicted to having the frame counter, but we know it's good. Yeah. All right. So we do have ATC in Phoenix. So the frequency is 120.90. So I'm gonna go ahead and change that now, because I want to hear some chatter.
American 218, runway 25 right, taxi via Charlie Sierra Echo.
I wish the pilot allowed double voice. When I used to use what's the program, Swift, for X-Plane, they allowed two voices, or two ways to hear the voice. So you guys could hear the, in order for you guys to hear the ATC, I have to have it on the speaker, right? So you guys can hear the ATC speaker, but the problem is, I want to hear the ATC here, so I could go downstairs if I need to or do something else, or I could hear it clear here because the aircraft is loud right now. Yeah, no. This doesn't allow it unless I don't know how to do it. Audio. You have the headset, you put a microphone, and then speakers too, which is speakers. This is so I can't have another output.
Can 266,
Like I
25 right.
I don't know if it's only me that needs that, but maybe I need to bring up the pilot. Like, dude, I have two outputs, man. One in the headset, one in the phone.
Clear for takeoff.
The streamers. So I don't have to be struggling, or like I'm turning on my volume and I'm struggling to hear. Actually, let's check another setting here before we get into the air traffic controlled area. Engine. Okay, environment is just too high, the volume.
In the tower, American 1209, ready for push and start.
American 1209, push and start onto Delta approved, face west.
Oh, the aircraft engine is turned down.
What
the hell? Cockpit needs to be turned down, but the engine needs to be up. Right? So it's not too loud in the cockpit.
American 1209, correction.
Let's get out of here before.
Onto Delta. Tail facing west.
Yeah. There we go. I want to hear those engines when I'm departing.
Roger. Push
okay,
Delta.
So everything's going smooth so far, man. We're 51 frames, 55, 54. It looks very
Delta
smooth.
1356, runway 25 right,
all on
line up
ultra.
and wait.
Only couple things are on high. Like, what, 4 things are on high? No, like 3 things are on high maybe. But all the main important things, during vector, buildings, all that's on ultra. So you can see buildings from far. Render ceilings on 100. Object level of detail.
2626,
so we turned that up.
Because it was too
low, you couldn't see the plane. You couldn't see the guy who was landing on the airport next to us, the runway next to us. We couldn't even see his landing gear. So we turned that up so we could see his landing gear. I want to be able to see those. I want to be able to see those graphics of those other aircraft online. I noticed there's a lot more liveries shown on the airport when we were at LAX. I'm not sure if, I don't think that's V-Pilot. I think there's maybe it's one of the mods I downloaded, because there's a lot. I'm seeing Sun, whatever the hell that is, Sun Coast, whatever airline.
Go ahead.
See Delta, there's other random ones I'm seeing around LAX airport, and I don't know what's generating that, to be honest. I don't know if they updated some of the deliveries in a sim or something. Alright, so what is our ETA? I'll check here on my other computer to see what the Kphx is.
November 920 uniform. Roger. Enter right.
Let's see, ETA.
Right. Base traffic runway 26 behind the November.
We're about to come to center range. Oh, ETA is 24 minutes. We're on the ground.
Keep an eye out for the traffic, but I have no one in siren.
So about 24 minutes till we're on the ground.
November 92 uniform, clock 0716.
0716.
Delta 1356, wind calm, runway 25 right, cleared for takeoff.
Ground Cactus 75, with you information Delta, requesting IFR clearance to open.
Cactus 75, Phoenix Tower, standby.
Standby.
Sounds like a change in the engine here. I'm so skeptical. 40 frames now for 38. I'm skeptical though.
November 92
I'm
uniform,
not used to a
make
faster
right
computer.
360 for spacing.
I'm just worried all the time.
Right 360 for space center.
Okay, let's fix our V here a little bit to I think I want to be up a little bit more. Down. Maybe 2 down, but keeps
Delta 1356, contact Albuquerque Center on 127.85. Goodbye.
good. It's like you set a view. This sim is so weird. There's so much stuff they have to like fix, but you set a view, but right, and then you go to another view and come back. It's a little different. It's just slightly different. Explain exactly the view you set it. Exactly.
November 18
So
Golf
weird.
Golf, Phoenix Tower, standby.
Standby.
Yeah, I mean it's
November 88
besides
Golf,
the weird
extend your
the weird
downwind
trimming
power will
issue
call
that
your
is
base.
the
Alright,
map
we'll hold this down
setting
one
and the
minute.
trimming on this aircraft probably not being correct
American
because
218,
it's not
runway
showing
25
up
right, line up and
in
wait.
the fuel panel the correct way. Besides that, the plane
November
is flying
88
pretty good.
Golf, traffic on your, approximately on your 11 o'clock is Piper 28. Report traffic in sight.
Yeah, I see the little Piper.
Huh.
November 88 Golf, maintain visual separation.
Roger.
Okay, so we're looking at
November 92 uniform, wind calm, runway 26, cleared to
we're
land.
at what 160 nautical miles. So we're kind of ways out, and I mean, it says 15,000 at center rate. That just doesn't look right. And then 25,000 at Skull. I mean, it has more data than it's ever had.
88 Golf, turn base,
So
runway
school
26,
is-
cleared for the option.
So
Turning base now, clear for the option 26, heading golf.
25,000 at Skull.
American 218, wind calm, runway 25 right, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 25 right, American 218.
Well, given our ATA, I don't think it makes sense. Flight Simulator 4723, how are you? Welcome back. Happy New Year's. First flight of the New Year's on stream. And the 2020 updated. We got the new A321. We have a whole new rig.
November 18
guys
Golf
quick-
Golf, your
make sure you
cleared
quick-
for the
make sure you
advisory
quick.
copy.
Boom. Out with the old, in with the new.
Golf,
Went from I9-10850K to a
we don't need any clear.
I9-10850K. That's all the parts. You got a cooler. You got
November
memory.
18
You got
Golf
motherboard,
Golf, you're cleared
CPU.
to enter the Phoenix
all that
Bravo airspace, maintain VFR at or
And
below
a new
3000,
case.
squawk
So,
0714.
did you see the picture with the case?
Going 0714.
That's the case.
November 8 Golf Golf,
That's
read
the
back
whole
correct,
setup.
runway
Don't wear them on the
26
wires.
taxi via
I'll fix
Alpha.
those. I
Can
got all
you
the bottle
accept
of brackets
interception
and stuff.
departure?
There's all the parts I bought. And then, flash into the computer. Oh, I don't have that. I need to add that in there. Should be the picture of the computer with the
November
lights on.
92 uniform, welcome back to Phoenix. Turn left, enable and join Bravo.
I'll show you that, guys. Want to be on the ground. I don't want to mess up anything.
We're going to the northwest.
Thank you for watching. Patrick, my brother, just joined in on the stream. What's up?
You can turn right when able and join Alpha and pass
Fort Lauderdale, my brother from Tampa just jumped on the screen. There's something on the wing. Yeah, is it you finding out on the wing? You better hold on.
November 8 cross, can you verify your aircraft
right
type
now,
and equipment code?
And
Enable.
set here. Frames are 37.
November 1-8
very good.
Golf. We are a Cessna 1.
We're going to be contacting, we're on Phoenix Center right now. We're going to be contacting them in just a little bit. Actually, we're on a wrong frequency. That's Phoenix Tower. That's why there's so much chatter. We need to jump on Albuquerque Center, which is 127.85.
American 218, contact Albuquerque Center on 127.85. Goodbye.
See, 127.
Bye.
Okay, so that was the tower. So we're going to be contacting that guy that we were just listening to when we're on final to the runway. Right, as of now, we need to jump on Albuquerque Center
flight level.
as we are in
where'd my brain go? Flight level 380.
Hey, what's up?
380, American 218.
Okay, Albuquerque Center. I think we're close enough to them. Okay.
American 1242 airport's going to be at your 1 to 2 o'clock, 23 miles. Report to field and flight.
Hard to hear you over the engine noise. Yeah, if we're outside, it's going to be hard to hear us. Turn it down a little bit. Alright, let's contact Albuquerque Center here. Albuquerque Center, Delta 1007, entering airspace from the west at level 370.
Delta 1007, Albuquerque Center, good evening. Squawk 0763.
0763, Delta 1007. Alright, 0763 in the box. Delta 1007. And we'll put our radar tilt to be low. And there's no weather showing up because it's fully clear weather.
Delta 1007, radar contact 22 miles east of the Blythe VOR. Descend via Hyder 1, arrival, runway 25 left, Albuquerque altimeter, correction, Phoenix altimeter 29903.
Roger that, radar contact, and we're going to descend via the Hydra 1 arrival, runway 25 left, Phoenix altimeter 2993, Delta 1007.
And American 1242, field and sight.
Okay,
American
so we're
1242,
going to descend via the Hydra arrival.
Clear for visual 26, American 1242.
Let's enter the destination data, as you can see here.
Southwest 2205, welcome to Albuquerque, exit to the left when able, taxi to parking via Alpha.
I'm going to open up this chrome quick before it kills. Put in all this destination data. The temperature in Phoenix is 66 degrees Fahrenheit, so 19 degrees Celsius. And the winds are 2605. Okay, and then transition altitude 18,000 for the US. Okay. Config 3 landing. Can you set full? No. Config 3. All right, approach speed 142, touchdown 137. All right, flight plan here. Let's jump back up here. And let's see here. School. Hydro 1, 17,000. Let's see where. Let's go up through this. So we're going to Hydra at 17,000. Zoom in. All right, let's start our top of the descent. Let's jump down to 17,000. Actually, just set to 10,000.
Albuquerque Center, this is Mark
17,000 first initial
405.
altitude.
Had a little bit of a connection issue. How do you hear?
Martex 45555.
Roger, just logged back in. Still the same info for departure?
Yes, sir.
Roger, we'll let you know when we're off the ground.
All right, we start our descent. As you can hear in the cabin.
The toilets are no longer used.
Monitor our speed here.
Delta 814, not a problem. We know when you're back.
Okay.
I need to take a flight to Mars. Is that possible? Nope. We need to speak to Elon Musk about that, Chief.
American 1242, contact Phoenix Tower 120.9. Have a good night.
20.9, American 1242.
Check our briefings here. All right, so 70,000 cross Hydra, 11,000 at Punt, and you need to be down to 4,000 at Foul. Well, that's a little weird. Why did it? Do we have several? Let's walk through that again, because I feel like some doesn't belong there. Let's walk through this flight plan here quickly, make sure we don't have any duplicates or anything. Okay, let's zoom in on the flight plan. Okay, and I'm going to walk through this, all right? Make sure we're Gucci.
Martex 45, verify squawking 0765.
Because it seems a little weird.
Putting that in now, 0765.
Okay, now we're in plan mode. All right, let's do that again. Start over to where we're at. New. Okay. School. Okay.
November 654 Tango Lima. I suppose I can accept that.
Gila.
Let me pull your strip up here again. Are you ready for departure?
Punt. Teach. Tessel. It's an old
for 654 Tango Lima. Wind 280 at 3. Runway 21.
Alright, so
clear for
Tessel
takeoff.
at 7,000 is what it's saying. Falco at 6. Wait a minute. Now it's showing, right? See, yeah, there we go. It's 1,200. Foul.
After departure, clear direct
Foul to
journey.
Kphx. Back to 6. That makes no sense. Ah. Okay. foul.
Mike Romeo Alpha 405, cleared direct Phoenix.
Falco, Kagar. I think we just still 6,000 of that area. We gotta get rid of Foul and Kagar probably. Foul. Kagar. Interesting. Alright, around that area we'll see what we to do.
And Martex 405 is climbing 7,600 to 10,000, heading to 1810.
Martex 405, Albuquerque, radar contact, clear direct Phoenix.
Direct Phoenix, Martex 405.
Okay, frames are still good. 24,000. Switch back here to ARC. And we're coming up to Hydra. Alright. Get this bad boy down. Let's go. Maybe 17,000 Hydra. Alright, we need to bring back our speed here. Spoilers are gonna work for me because they're armed now. Okay. Spoilers. Some bad boys coming out. Nice and shiny wing. Now she's getting down to 17,000. Alrighty.
Delta 1007, you can expect a visual approach runway 25 left.
We expect the visual for 25 left, Delta 1007. Let's continue our descent down to 10,000. What am I doing?
November 654 Tango Lima, radar contact, climb maintain. Flight level 260.
Alright, Gila at 14,000. So we need to be down at 11,000 by punt. Okay, we'll continue our descent. Butter that landing. Flight Simulator 4723, we intend to. We haven't even flown in a while, but that's our goal. We didn't get to do a long haul for New Year's. Did I say I was going to do that, Traveler? I'm not a long haul guy. But either way, my computer before New Year's were running like crap. I stopped flying for a while. Why? Because I was done with the bad things and the bull. So with the new PC, we are Gucci. Motherboard still shows green on the temperature. We are good, man. I think we figured out the problems to our computer shutting off. It's not too bad. We're at our right altitude, maybe at 11,000 a punt. Little spoilers there.
Legion 608 Albuquerque Center, good evening.
Okay, where are we at? 11,000? Okay. Spoilers in. We're right altitude.
TBA 4 Tango Lima, correction, Lima. Are you looking for a particular approach in the Sedona this evening?
Things are still
we'll
good.
see how we feel. Probably end up doing it.
Alright, let's continue down to 6,000. Approval for 6,000.
Thank you.
Alright. Aircraft needs to bring back its speed.
American 218, leaving my airspace to the west. Los
Sure
Angeles Center is
it wants to be at
offline.
that
Radar
low
services
speed
terminated.
there.
Change to advisor frequency is approved. Have a good night,
Increase
sir.
our speed here manually. That's incorrect.
American 218.
Let's stay at 250. 245, one of those. Let's at 245. Alright, landing lights on as we cross 10,000. Alright, seatbelt signs on.
Albuquerque, Delta 14, Captain has switched on.
Delta 14, roger.
Please return to your seats and fasten your seatbelt. Thank you.
TG500. Alright, let's keep our altitude to 8,500.
Can 2626, contact Denver Center 12765. Have a good night.
Okay.
Contact Denver Center, can 2626. Have a good night.
Alright, we are on cross and teach at 8,500, so we'll stay there. Once we get to follow go, we'll stay at 6,000. Got down good timing. And maintain our speed 245. Ooh, it's good looking back there. Look back at it. Alright, so you can see a lot of buildings, and the FPS is still in the 50s. Let's leave our FPS counter on, because I need to monitor FPS. See, before I don't think I would ever have it that high. You can see all those buildings there, all that detail. It's doing a little weird stutter, but it's not, the frame isn't dropping, so it's just, maybe it's a load stutter, internet loading.
Albuquerque Center, Cactus 75 with you at
Lighting is beautiful.
4,500
Nice
for
sunset landing.
Cactus 75, Albuquerque Center, good evening. Radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 340.
Climb and maintain flight level
Set this to
340,
6,000.
Cactus 75.
Doesn't need to be sent that fast.
Albuquerque Center, Delta 1356.
Just
Delta 1356.
trying to be at 6,000 for the next waypoint. I don't need it to be
Can I
that
get a
fast.
flight level change for traffic that I'm not gaining on here?
Delta 1356, tell you what, would you like 350?
Yeah, I can take 350.
Delta 1356, descend, maintain flight level 350, and I'll have a handoff for Denver here in just a moment for you.
Thank you. Delta 1356 heavy.
I guess I'll manually ascend. Now the file goes 6,000. Do a manual descend. Let's see, 6,000. Let's see if it's listening to me. Okay, now it's listening to me.
Delta 1007, turn right heading 090 vectors for the approach.
Right 090 vectors for the approach. Delta 1007. All right, right 090. We'll maintain our speed. He's gonna vector us to the approach. He's gonna bring us in manually. All right, where am I from? I'm from St. Thomas, United States Virgin Islands, U.S. territory, right next to Puerto Rico. From New York tomorrow or Tuesday using JetBlue.
It looks like you may have been set up on the east approach for Phoenix for the Hyder 1, but I'll just vector you in the rest of the way.
Thank you very much. All right, let me open this door quick for my friends. I'll be down. Okay, flight deck door is closed. All right, he's gonna vector us in. Frames are still good. I didn't expect it to be this much sunset. I guess we sat here trying to fix this computer for the longest that this time went by, and now it's complete sunset.
Delta 1356, contact Denver Center 127.65. Have a good night.
Denver Center at 127.65, Delta 1356 Heavy. Thanks for your call.
Artec 405, you can expect a
I'm
visual
going to maintain 6,000 until he tells us to descend. We can see the airport there off to our left. Right there at our 11 o'clock. So that's the airport and all the runways. There. So we're going to be U-turning in. Sun is almost gone. Dang. All the nice buildings looking good.
Albuquerque Center, this is Southwest 139 with you at 17,000.
All right, let's set auto brakes. Medium.
Albuquerque Center, good evening, squawk 0776.
Radar tail.
0776 139.
Our radar system there. Don't need a spoiler, we got arm our spoilers. And let's jump over to here. Okay. Elevate approach phase. Okay. Altimeter should have been set on the 18,000. See, I'm forgetting stuff, guys. I told you not to enter. On stream. Get up my camera.
Southwest 139, radar contact 67 miles west of the Gila Bend, VOR, correction 17,000. Descend across the paint intersection at and maintain flight level, correction, at and maintain 14,000.
Okay, at Paint we're going to maintain 14,000 and we're requesting the airline for arrival at 25 left if possible. Thank you.
Yep, Paint's on the Arlen 4 and you can expect a visual approach for 25 left.
If possible, I'd like an ILS on that practicing. Thank you, 139.
Southwest 139, not a problem. Expect the ILS runway 25 left approach.
Thank you.
All right, so we're looking at the airport and we're looking at all the information. And it's 30 frames right now. Not bad at all. We got that golden hour right there. We're about to lose the sun. Okay. But I'm just happy that the frames are doing fine. Dropped a little bit, but obviously we're closer to the ground. Let's remove the frame counter. We'll check it again. Let's see here. Maybe he's taking us into.
Delta 1007, descend and maintain 4,000.
I thought so. Hammock. Down to 4,000. Delta 1007. Okay, let's get down to 4,000. I want to pull this out. Go manual here.
Delta 819, Albuquerque Center, good evening.
All right, 1,200 feet per minute. All right. Almost on the ground. Okay, doing fine. Oh, look at his reflections. All right, auto brake is set.
405 has information Delta.
Mark 645 Center, thank you.
Let's see what about here. See, this was set up differently.
Mark 645, turn left heading 160 vectors for the approach.
Like this.
Turn left heading 160 vectors for approach. Mark 645.
So let's see if it fixed it. All right, there we go. See, it's still, I swear to God, it's never perfect. MFS2020. Ooh, got a little chop there. Let's keep this on.
Albuquerque Center, good evening. American 1209 with you at 6,700 climbing for 8.
We're almost at 4,000 here.
American 1209, Albuquerque Center, good evening. Climb and maintain.
See, guys, that's where it starts to touch. Oh, let me exit Google Chrome. What the hell? That makes a huge difference. Look at those houses. Look at all that detail. Ultra settings, guys. Damn, we lost the sunset. But I like the city lights too. It's nice. Very nice, very nice. Oh, the frames are now, yeah, 32. Google Chrome is running.
Delta 1007, turn left heading 350. Coming out of that turn, the airport's going to be at your 9 o'clock, about 10 miles. Report the field in sight.
350, we're going to report us airport to site. Delta 1007. All right, left 350. Vectoring us to the runway. Let's see how it looks as she turns. 26 frames. She's doing it. Let's do this a little bit. See if it. Okay, not doing bad at all, man. Cheese and bread is beautiful. Doing great. She's doing great. All right, look, is that another plane in the sky? Another plane in the sky. I think it's the light for. Very nice, very nice. All right, so drop there to 19 frames. All right, we have a little drop. Okay. All right, let's zoom in here. He's going to turn us right here towards the airport.
November 73008.
Back our
Albuquerque,
speed.
good evening. I'm actually going to be closing up shop here in about 10 minutes. No traffic currently at
speed down to
Albuquerque.
220.
Altimeter 3008. So if you'd like to depart on Unicom, you may.
And Albuquerque Center, TBM 654 Tango Lima. You got time for a question before you go?
TBM 654 Tango Lima, go ahead, sir.
All right, in your opinion, which aviation movie is better? Top
Are you
Gun
serious?
Or Sully?
That shouldn't even be a question. Top Gun, obviously.
I have to turn in because I can't wait for this guy while he's talking to this guy about
but I
aviation movie.
cinematic
Flash 1 degrees.
It is good, but Top Gun reigns.
It's true, I'm
Where's
playing
my-
Danger Zone on stream right now. It's a great time up here, 26,000 feet.
I gotta concur with Center. Top Gun is great. It's fun. It's full of action. Masterpiece. Even if it doesn't have the best plot.
Delta 1007, you have the airport in sight?
Airport in sight, Delta 1007.
Delta 1007, clear for the visual approach, runway 25 left, and wind, calm, runway 25 left, clear land.
Clear for visual approach, runway 25 left, Delta 1007. All right, we gotta get our altitude down here, guys. This thing is swaying. Let's get down. Speed back. now. Is this thing descending? Are you descending? Are you fucking descending? Shit. Can't get it to fucking listen to me. Down. Can't see. Can't see. Alright. Frames are doing fine.
Mark 645, descend and maintain 6,000.
To maintain 6,000, Mark 645.
Cactus 75, leaving my airspace to the west. Unfortunately, Los Angeles is offline. Radar service is terminated. Change to advisory frequencies approved. Have a great rest of your flight tonight.
Switch to advisory frequency.
Alright, foot on rudder. Let's go. Manual mode. Alright, runway turn off lights on. Nose lights on. Flight attendants, please be seated for landing. My view, it seems kind of weird. Was it 140? Bruh. Go to the damn performance. 142. My view seems kind of like obscure, like I'm zoomed in too much or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Mark 645, airport's going to be at your 1 o'clock, about 20 miles, advised in sight.
Airport side, Mark 645.
Mark 645, clear for visual approach, runway 25 left.
Clear visual 25 left, Mark 645.
I think I'm low, but it doesn't seem that way. Again, the sway thing. Stop it from swaying. Reverse thrust. Disengage reverse thrust. Manual brakes. You never told me to switch the tower. Oh, tower is no longer online. That's why I was like wondering.
Leaving 608, Albuquerque Center. I'm going to be closing up shop here in about 5 minutes. Doesn't look like any other controller is going to be coming on after me at the moment. For now, your radar service is terminated. Change to advisory frequencies approved. Have a great rest of your flight tonight.
Flaps up.
Delta 819, I know you just got handed off to me, but I'm going to be closing up shop here in about 5 more minutes. Radar service is terminated. Change to advisory frequencies approved. Have a good night. Delta 814, your turn. Going to be closing up shop here in about 5 minutes. Radar service is terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a great rest of your flight.
Albuquerque Center, Delta 1007 vacated runway 25 left.
Delta 1007 exit, or correction, cross runway 25 right, taxi to parking via Echo.
Cross 25 right, taxi to parking via Echo, Delta 1007.
United
I gotta adjust these views. I don't know why I look zoomed in again.
About 5 minutes.
Like it was
You
like
know this
here.
deal. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a great night.
All right, so we know the frames are good on landing, guys, so that's great. It's kind of distracted because the plane was doing some weird things, but
Remember 654 Tango
either
Lima?
we came in manually and
Can't guess what I'm going to tell you.
frames were very
sorry,
good,
I've been
so
on
that
TikTok. You
wasn't
wanna,
the problem.
You want to tell me?
4 Tango Lima. I'm going to be closing up shop.
I gotta get this
2 or 3
angle.
more minutes.
This
Radar
view is
services
just
terminated.
obscure. I mean,
Change
it's kind of nice when
frequency
it's
approved.
zoomed
Have a
in,
great
but
rest of your flight tonight.
I should be able to see like
All right, well, I suppose it's time to go
overhead, like
meow on
something
the
like
Unicom
this.
frequency for a couple hours.
So let's see if
Thanks
we
for your
can
service
do that
today.
right now.
Frequency
It's
change
kinda
approved.
weird.
Block VFR. Talk to you soon.
Good night. Delta 2177. Your turn. Radar services terminated. Change to advisory frequency approved. Have a great rest of your flight tonight.
Okay, let's just try that. Like it was good for looking at the runway, but I feel like I was way too zoomed into the runway.
Delta 2177 Albuquerque.
Jesus, this thing keeps doing this. Are we on echo?
Okay, he must have gave up on me already. American 1209 Albuquerque. Radar services terminated. Change to advisory frequency approved. Have a great rest of your flight tonight.
Advisory frequency and have a good night. Thank you.
Artec 405, report at your 1 to 2 o'clock, 10 miles. Report to field site.
Yes, we are on echo.
Airport on site, Artec 405.
I'm pretty sure
Let's
I
try that
cleared for the
again.
visual already, but I can't remember. Clear for the visual approach, runway 25 left, and no traffic observed between you and the airport. Wind, calm, runway 25 left, clear to land.
Jeez,
Okay, clear
keeps
visual,
doing
runway
that.
25 left, and clear to land, runway 25 left, Artec 405.
Let's just go all the way.
Southwest 139, I'm sure you heard the spiel. Radar
Right, there we
services
go.
terminated. Change to
Let's
advisory
hope that that's the
frequency
right
approved. Have a good
view.
night,
You should be able to see the overhead a little bit. All these other things, we're not sitting right up to the freaking cockpit. All right, let's get, what gate are we going into? This is the default airport. And so, you know, basic. Frames are smooth. For arrival airport with default airports usually use nasty frames. Let's keep all the way down, and we're gonna be board here just shortly. All right, let me get back to the tablet here. Sorry guys, I was trying to focus. I haven't flown in a long time. Gamer bit. I still use the same GPU. So from the last desktop that I took some parts from. So that would be the GTX 1080 FTW2. So GPU is still doing good. We could we're gonna upgrade at some point. We just wanted to get the computer. We were bottlenecked before. We really needed a new CPU. We had an old i7 3 gen. So we need to get the new CPU. Obviously, we didn't want to spend on the graphics card as well. That would have doubled the upgrade price. You might as well buy a new computer at that point. So we wanted to see how the 1080 works. 1080 works great. So we're doing very good. I think we could do ton of flights with this 1080. Shoot, maybe a year and a half before we upgrade to 3080 or whatever else is out. I don't think we're gonna upgrade to the 4080 or whatever, you know, the next thing that comes out as it comes out. So depends on when we decide to upgrade. I think we're gonna buy the thing from the year before. Let's turn on our APU. We're gonna make our next left. Just let me turn on the frame so I just want to see how smooth it is. And a couple things I gotta still do, man. I gotta strap down this this rudder. It's moving under my foot because it's not strapped down yet. This throttle is not strapped down perfectly. I need to have something under it to fill in the space. Yeah, a couple little things I gotta do. I need something to hold my mouse better because this thing is moving that holds my mouse. I need something to hold a tablet. It's like I built a whole new rig instead of buying a desk. So it's like I'm making it all up as I go. I just like this computer is only used for all right, let's turn on the APU, guys. This computer is only used for my flight sim, so I don't need to have a full desk. My desk is over there, the desk I used to be on. That's what I work on. So Yeah. All right, we're gonna go here to the end. All right, AP is still starting up. Should be good by the time we arrive. Look, I could just, the fact that I could just turn my head view like this, I might speed it up the way I turn. But sometimes it's too fast. The fact that I could turn my head view and the frames stay the same, and I could just turn and look. Like, I'm just so happy right now. And usually when you come into a arrival, I gotta fix that for you though. Usually when you come into arrival airport, the frames are even much worse because it's loading everything. All right, it's time for our wing. Oh, we'll leave the wing light on because I like how they look. Time for our taxi lights, blinding people in here. APU, are you available? Yes. Let's turn off our engines, ladies and gentlemen. Connect the jetway. Start deboard. Ah, turn that crap off. I thought I turned that off. Flight attendants prepare for alcohol. Crouch check on alcohol. Okay. Loving the sim, man. Loving it. Now say my windows need to activate. Interesting. Did that just pop up? Okay. Let's turn on our lights. Dome light. I actually want to turn on the overhead panel light. Where is that light now? It's already on. So I'm going to turn on the dome. That's bright for dim. And let's turn off our TCAS. This guy went offline. We're going to disconnect from online. All right. Parking brake is on. Flight director. Okay, passengers are deboarding. Let's get the baggage trucks. We'll switch to the Phoenix ground and ground services and baggage. It's gonna say you don't know where the baggage is. I'm gonna have to ask them again. And they're gonna bring my damn baggage trucks, and there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for watching the Leo Line stream. I have some things to do. Like I said, I need something to hold my tablet, like we do in the aircraft, right? In the aircraft, you have the tablet over here, so I need something right there, like a little stand, just for the tablet. Boom. I need something for my mouse. Probably want to have it down here, a little clamp, like a clamp to this thing, maybe. Get rid of this piece. And then I need to be able to have my laptop here, because I have the second screen here for all the stuff. I need on my laptop so I got my map. So when I'm taxiing and stuff, we know where we're going. So I'll probably have another stand for the laptop right here. So we'll have two screens beside us, this and then another screen here. A lot of screens. Thank you for watching. Hope you like the landing. This A321 is free. You could go to flightsim.co, I think. Flightsim.co.uk or something like that. This is where all the free stuff are. Hi, MSY Aviation. Sorry, I was focused on the landing there. It is free. Okay, and thank you everyone for watching. I don't know why it shows up so bad quality on the tablet. What is this? I'll replace off. Quality set to 144p. What the heck? Auto. Yeah, which should be good quality. I took it off at 144p and it's better quality. Okay, let me try that again. Go back to 144p. And let's see if we get to, oh yeah, so that's what it is. This thing it's either 144p, but we're on a tablet that definitely doesn't have 144p. So we switch it to, what the heck did I just do? Caption. So let's switch it back to 1080p, and now we could see perfectly clear. Playback speed. Yeah, we're good now. Okay. Thank you again for watching, guys. We're gonna do more flights more often. We just keep testing and getting everything done. Baggage is off. Passengers should be off. I think we're good. Nice flight. Oh, LAX Center just came back on. They had a long break. That's how long I've been trying to get out of here. But very smooth flight. The computer did not shut off. So, like I said, it's either that power surge protector that was shutting off my computer when the computer was taking too much power and just juke, got rid of that thing. Has the computer has not shut off since, or it's my core temp program. So I might turn on my core temp program and let the computer sit here after the stream and just to see if it shuts off. Then I know it's the core temp program. Thank you guys again for watching. I'm gonna probably stream. Let's see here. I have a lot of work to do. Maybe I'll stream Wednesday night or all the way back Saturday, next Saturday. Thank you again. See you guys later. Frames are Gucci. Look at that, huh? See what full nighttime looks like. Click it. Is that right? Is that city lights? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Pretty nice, huh? Hey, what's up? Sihihi? Click that follow button, guys. Be notified, subscribe. Be notified the next time we are flying. And don't worry, we got a lot of stuff figured out today. It's going to be a much smoother ride next time. Look at all that detail. Oh, that's all messed up, but, you know, for the most part. I guess I'm too far away, so it looks weird. So smooth. New computer works. We need to probably move forward a little bit because we're in the headrest, just a tad. Problem is, I want to move forward. Let's see. That's 3 notches. We're not in the headrest anymore. Let's try this again. 1 notch. That's almost perfect. That's where our head should be, right? And if I want to see, so 2 notches. So 1, 2. It's 2 notches. Yeah. So let's try that. Let's see if we can get it to stay, because this thing gets tricky. 1, 2, and zoom out. No, it's not gonna work. Yep, see, screwed it up. Oh, jeez. Stop it. Can't get it to stay where I put it. Save it twice. Doesn't matter, does it? I will leave it like that. At least we could see. I want to see the plane on the nav screen. Jeez, this freaking thing is retarded. MS2020, you guys are half genius, half retarded. I'm just gonna have to go back one. That doesn't even really do anything. Let's just see where that is. This is exactly why I didn't want to freaking touch it. It's weird. Now let's see where I'm at. Head was. Like, it's getting worse. Oh yeah. I don't want to go under there. That's like kind of like low. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna just go all back out and see if it saves that. Let's see if it saves that crazy view. Oh, it saves that. Great for you. Stupid thing. That's how I'm gonna have to do it. I feel like I'm far away now to see numbers and stuff.